Time now for Utah's most accurate forecast. Weather Rate certified 11 years in a row.
Good Thursday morning, Utah, or good Friday Eve morning. Time is currently 6:11. Let's begin with your ongoing flood concerns, where we still have the flood warnings for the Bear River below the Woodruff Narrows, the Severe River near Hatch, while the flood advisories still include the Bear River, the Duchesne River, and the Logan River. Flood advisory typically tells you that minor flooding is ongoing, while a flood warning means that either flooding is occurring now or it is expected. We'll continue to keep you posted, but especially in northern Utah, one thing that you want to keep in mind is that most of our waterways, so our streams, creeks, and rivers, are running high, fast, cold, and in most cases are still dangerous. Now, as you're heading outside this morning, it is beautiful outside in a lot of locations. An absolutely beautiful sunrise currently underway. Deer Valley, just enough cloud coverage to paint a really pretty picture, and our temperatures are very much on the comfortable side of things. In the Wasatch, back temperatures mainly ranging in the 40s, where we're sitting at 43 in Heber City, but it's 53 in Logan, and in Salt Lake, Moab, St. George, temperatures in the 60s. You'll probably be fine with a t-shirt as you head out the door this morning with relatively calm conditions. We do have a few spotty showers up towards Bear Lake, over in Uintah County, San Juan County, and even into portions of Kane and Washington County. Most of the shower activity favoring the high country at this point really won't be getting in your way all that much, but as we go from this morning into the afternoon, the chance for showers and thunderstorms will be increasing, and no matter where you are across the state, there will be a chance that a shower or thunderstorm will find you. Scattered activity up north, isolated activity down south. It's going to be one of those days where there will be a good amount of coverage across the entire state. Not everybody finds wet weather, but that chance does exist no matter where you are across the state. So if you have any plans to be outside, keep your eyes to the sky just in case. We're not expecting any severe storms, but a few strong storms are definitely going to be a possibility, and some of those storms could produce some heavy rain. And this area that you see shaded in green, which includes the entirety of the Wasatch Front, most of northern Utah, even into portions of southwestern Utah, that's a marginal risk for excessive rainfall that could lead to some flooding concerns. So we'll keep a very close eye on that as we go into this afternoon. And on top of that, there's also going to be the possibility for some flash flooding at Zion, Bryce Canyon, the Reef, the Swell, and the Staircase. So while, again, it's not necessarily a probability, if you have any hikes planned, especially in the backcountry that include those slot canyons, you might want to reconsider for today. Or if you're definitely going to be going for that hike, you want to have multiple ways that you can stay alert just in case. And by tomorrow, it goes to a possibility for all of our recreation areas down in southern Utah. So we'll be looking at an increased chance for flash flooding across portions of southern Utah. Now let's go ahead and put things into motion. Begin the Futurecast at 8 o'clock this morning. And as we go from the morning into the afternoon, those showers and thunderstorms will begin to bubble up, mainly starting off first in the high country. Then as we go into the heart of the afternoon, those showers and thunderstorms likely going to move down into those adjacent valleys. So around 4 to 8 o'clock is probably that best chance for wet weather for most across the state. We're even going to hold on to the chance for isolated showers and thunderstorms even into tonight. But as we continue to go through the overnight hours, as we continue to get farther away from sundown, we lose that daytime heating. Just a few passing showers by daybreak tomorrow, but then we basically do it all over again for our Friday. This is tomorrow afternoon. And I honestly think that we're going to see a little bit more than what the Futurecast is showing, because the setup implies that we're going to see even more moisture and more energy move our way. So let's go ahead and begin the Futurecast moisture and show you what's happening in the atmosphere. Upper level low pressure moving down to our south. That will continue to move slowly to the northeast. This is going to be hanging out in our neighborhood over the next several days, while another upper level low pressure coming in from the west. And by tomorrow, you have the lift from both of these systems, a healthy amount of moisture across the Beehive State. That's why our wet weather potential will be running so high for tomorrow. But then we'll be holding on to that wet weather potential even into and through this upcoming weekend, with another system that could very well arrive by the early portion of next week. Again, so this is not to say that you're going to see wet weather every single day from now through the early portions of next week. You just want to know that that potential is just going to be there. As for daytime highs in northern Utah, we'll trend about 5 degrees cooler compared to what we saw yesterday. Most will see 70s and 80s, but for some in the Wasatch back, like in Park City, we'll top out in the upper 60s for today. Then 81 for Green River, 73 for Gunnison. And outside of any wet weather, we get partly cloudy to partly sunny skies. And in St. George, with that upslope flow, that daytime high actually a little bit below our seasonal average, getting to 86 degrees. And in St. George, there'll be the chance for isolated showers and thunderstorms today and for tomorrow, looking at about a 10% chance this weekend. But so looking at mostly sunny skies otherwise. Low to mid 90s for those daytime highs by this weekend. Then we'll bring back that isolated potential early next week. Then along the Wasatch Front, scattered showers and thunderstorms for today. A pretty good chance for our Friday. Then scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday, isolated on Sunday. And we're going to hold on to this unsettled pattern into early next week. But by Sunday into early next week, those daytime highs will be back in the low to mid 80s after a few days sitting in the 70s.